The success criteria, the standard was standard where you're solving quadratic equations in one variable, and we use the method of completing the square. So for my success criteria, I put that they needed to use two methods. They needed to solve each of them correctly on each method. They did label the two types of methods, and then explain correctly in number 3, explain what that means about the graph.
I like that you made them label what their method was, because sometimes they just start working and they don't even know what they're doing or what they're using.
Right.
So I like that.
But there again, that goes to what you were saying, is they don't know the vocabulary. Sometimes they just get used to doing whatever we put on the board, and they do it just like that, but they can't explain it. They don't know what it actually means.
You want to go around and we'll look at the different items and see what you think about what they did.
Give half.
A minus, like a half.
Right, she
I was
did
saying,
use
'cause
two
she-
methods.
Yeah, she did
So
do
that-
that.
Her answer should be the same. It's the
equation,
same
so
problem.
it should be, if it's -1, -7, both should be -1, -7. I'm just trying to figure out where her -5.
For big picture observations. So what patterns do we notice?
All of them used to.
All of them used two methods. Answered that mostly correctly, but they weren't sure of their answer.
Right.
Like they
Questioning.
thought that they were
that's the only thing that
correct.
makes sense.
They thought that they were correct, but they weren't sure. What else? What explanations do we have for the patterns that we see?
You have shown them like the graph of what it would look like, or are you having them just work it out?
I think they just weren't making the connection between what they were doing and graphing.
Because I know I had the same conversation with a little girl yesterday. We've done 3 different methods, and we've been talking about quadratics for a bit. And the little girl still, when we were talking about number of solutions, like just yesterday, it was like a light bulb. She goes, "Oh, that's what it means? I thought we were just following the formula."
Part, you need to go back and reteach, because when do you have time? It's not that we can't, we don't want to, but when do we have time to go back and do that?
And go over it, and go over it, what it means and where it crosses the x-axis and where it is and what it looks like. But until all 30 of them do it themselves, they won't make the connection. So that would be the starting point, I guess, is just to see who could. Most important things that they do that they're going to have to know for Algebra 2. We will do some more applied problems with a graphing calculator later.
Well, she said bell ringer, so that's a great way.
Small group work with those, just the ones that didn't understand it, or they didn't get that part.
Sometimes continuing on to a new lesson, they see the new lesson and they're able to make those connections in hindsight